every day at 8 a.m. Central Time. We are live broadcasting this simultaneously on Facebook and on YouTube. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, Wolak, please do so. Looking forward to having you participate with me as we go on this journey and explore life together. You know, I've come to a lot of realizations in my life, and what I do is I try to share those ideas, share what I have found works for me, and then you get to test it to see if it works for yourself. Because guess what? I don't know what works for you. Only you can discern what works for you. So today I want to talk about this thing called habits. Habits can be our best friend, or they can be our best enemy. And why do I say that? Because our habits truly create our life. We have a habitual way of thinking about every aspect of life. And that habitual way of thinking creates a mental atmosphere. That mental atmosphere is what is acted upon by the law of attraction, and that draws to us. So the question I ask is, are the habits you are living with each and every day, did you choose them? Is there a purpose to that habit? Really good idea to ask the question. Let me share with you some of the habits that I use. Wake up real early in the day. 4:30. Read some Osho, some spiritual reading. Then I do deep breathing and meditation for the next 50 minutes with my wife. After that, I spend some quality time with my wife before she goes to work. After that, I cook a breakfast. I've fixed my bed. And then I've come down here, published a thought for the day, and now I'm doing my morning podcast, my morning video, a vlog, whatever you want to call this. I have consciously chosen how I start my day. Why? Because it serves my hierarchy of values. When I say that, what is most important to me? What I do, I make habits of so that they support my highest values. Here's the key thing. Everybody has a set of highest values, and everyone's values are different. Oh, the crypto person out there, I'll bet you I know who that is. You know, people use these names to try to hide themselves, but I know who it is out there. Yes, I do. Not giving it away. You might want to keep it a secret from everyone else. Anyway, guess what? Before I go on to habits, I want to share with you, Saturday, got a special free workshop, 10:30 Central Time, to get in that, to understand habits, life purpose, values, to understand that. Got 10:30 Central Time. Go to agapespiritualcenter.com, click and register, and you'll get a Zoom link, and you can be a part of it. It's going to be well worth your hour. I just share that with you. Hey, habits. We don't realize it, but we have so many habits in our subconscious mind. And those habits create our experience. Now I'm going to give you a secret. And this is not my secret. This is a secret that I get from all the great spiritual teachers that I study. I'm going to talk about Abraham first, because I love Abraham. The work of Jerry and Esther Hicks, most likely the work of Esther Hicks, really channeling groups of spirits through here. Here's what Esther says. Here's the craziness of the human race. The craziness of the human race is we may have a problem. We may have a problem, let's say it's with some form of addiction. We have an eating addiction. Let me pick that one out of the blue, an eating addiction. So what do? We get together with other people who have eating addiction issues, and we talk about eating addiction. Now, do you hear what I just said? The more you talk about something, no matter what the purpose, All the subconscious mind hears is eating addiction, eating addiction, eating addiction. And you are actually anchoring your habit of thinking of eating addiction deeper and deeper into the subconscious mind. She says, don't get together and talk about your problems. Talk about who you really are. Talk about what you truly want to experience and live it in the now. Those are habits that are serving us. But we've got craziness out there. And people are talking about their problems more and more and more and more, and they wonder why they don't get better. In reading Osho a few days ago, Osho said this. This is simple. It's friggin' brilliant. He says, we're confronted with new situations every day. Every day. And what do? We apply old solutions to those new situations, old methods to those situations. And guess what? They don't work. Life is constantly about being in a situation where more and more contrast comes in, and we've got to be able to create new ideas and new solutions to deal with the new contrast that we're facing. So I built a habit. No, I haven't built it. I am building a habit of being flexible. I'm building a habit of not being attached to my old ways of being. I'm building a habit of seeing that there's balance in life. In every moment, there's balance of life. We just fail to open up the lens of our life to be able to see that there's more than one side to the life we're living. We maybe feel that we're challenged and challenged and challenged, and yet we don't see that we're equally being supported in every situation. In this universe, there is no out of balance. There's only out of balance because of the way we perceive things. Here's a habit. We believe that what we perceive is truth. That is probably the habit that does more damage to us than any other habit. Because everything, my friends, is a perception. Everything is a perception. Truth is a state of pure oneness where there is no contrast. As long as there's contrast, there's perception. Did you just hear that? As long as there is contrast, there is perception. And ego comes in and chooses. The true spiritual side, the true balance side, sees both sides and sees them in perfect balance. It's that simple. But we have two ways of getting our intelligence. One is from our thinking mind, and one is from our heart center. Our thinking mind does what, gang? It analyzes, reanalyzes, wants to be right, reanalyzes. And what is it analyzing from? Our past, isn't it? It's pulling everything from the past and it's analyzing everything from our past. And you got a new situation in front of you and you're analyzing from the past. So you're going to pick an old way to deal with it, and it's not going to work. And you can say, oh my God, I'm stupid. Oh my God, I just don't know how to deal with it. No, the greatest way to deal with a new situation is to sit back, go into meditation and listen. Listen for what? Your heart center. Because it will tell you solutions that there's no rationalization for. But you can't believe that until you try it and you prove it for yourself. I'm telling you, keep doing what everyone else is doing right now and you're going to have an average experience. That's what happens. When you do what everyone else is doing, you're going to have an average experience in your life. And I'm going to tell you this, I don't think you were born to be average. I think you were born to be unique. And in order to be unique, you have to make decisions for yourself based on what is calling you forward. What is calling you forward? And it's in your heart. That which is seeking to be expressed, that which is seeking more of itself. So that's why I'm going to be doing this workshop on Saturday on life purpose and values. If you're interested in that, being a part of that, and you want that Zoom link, go to agapespiritualcenter.com Go to the calendar or to the event calendar. So look at Saturday. You'll see the workshop at 10:30 and sign up. Lori says, analyzing and worry is my biggest challenge to overcome. Meditation and breathing are her salvation. It's true. That's why my first habit in the day is breathing and meditating. It takes me out of my thinking mind, because my thinking mind keeps me, and I believe keeps everyone, imprisoned to the past, imprisoned to the old perceptions. And I know what, you know what? I'm going to tell you a secret. We're not meant to stay in the past. We're meant to cut that friggin' cord. We're meant to free ourselves, and we're meant to go into the unknown with joy and joyful expectation. That's it. Kenny puts out there, what about a variable truth like 2 + 2 is 4? Okay, look at 2 + 2 is 4. Just observe it. It's not good. It's not bad, is it, Kenny? It just is. Perception means, oh, that's good. You got it right. No, you just observe. 2 + 2 is 4. That's the key to the observer. That's the key to oneness. No right, no wrong observation. So you unique beings out there, go create your magnificent life. And know that if no one says it to you today, I will. I love you, and I accept you just like you are. So go have a great day, everybody. Aloha.